Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Nice.
Just gonna go ahead and continue on with Persona 5. Get right into it. Who all is available? Hifumi is available. I think we're gonna be maxing her out tonight.
Good evening.
The gold's key to victory, it lies in retreating. That means the time's reading. You said this already. Let us hang out with Hifumi. I have a favor to ask of you. I want to do a lesson in your room. Is that alright? In my room, you say? Well, as long as you can get past the dust.
I quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. I need to start over as an amateur.
Wow. You'll triumph in the end.
That's my intention. There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults. But I'm the one who was most at fault. I was overconfident. If only I had taken a look at myself and properly assessed my shogi skills. I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me, even after you learned about the fixed matches. Now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You help me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became someone I couldn't do without.
No.
I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore.
Well, I mean, pay attention to it, but like, you know, don't compromise yourself for it.
This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills.
You can do it.
The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side.
No, I'm sure it wasn't just me.
I'm really grateful.
You're welcome. Anytime. A strong bond with Hifumi.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy vow hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the star, granting thee infinite power.
Alright. All the chains break. Rank up. Togo's system allows you to swap current party with backup members during anyone's turn.
Alright. Alright.
You can now fuse Lucifer. Fuck. Okay. Most powerful persona of the Star Arcana. I guess he is known as the Morning Star, so.
Well then, on to our final lesson.
Am I gonna beat her?
I truly hope that that the Phantom Thieves find my lessons useful.
Haha, she knows. We do.
I feel honored to be told that from one of the Phantom Thieves. I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed.
Yeah, what's her
I knew
name?
that couldn't be a coincidence.
You are smart that way. That's why I like you.
If there's anything I can do to help, please know that you can rely on me.
Thank you.
I will support you in whatever you want to accomplish.
You wanna, you know, maybe join?
Hey,
Are you nervous?
being a hero must keep you busy trying to help everyone, huh?
Hero.
Well, I no longer have a ban on dating.
Oh, see that little blush there?
So, for the time being, please let me have you all to myself.
I can't promise that. We had a long match. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. No. And I ended up in bed. Huh? Who could that be at this hour? Hello. Would you like to go see a movie tomorrow? We have about a week left, so why not take a break? The thriller that's out called Pete Pactaw. What do you think? Can you handle that? If you can handle that stuff. Yeah, why not? Alright, let's meet in front of the movie theater in Shinjuku. I didn't expect that Hara would be into thrillers. We should go to bed though. Ah, you're perfectly on time. Go inside. I'm so excited. Ooh, who's this lady on my right?
No! The elephant! It's coming this way! Ah!
How horrifying.
Game over.
I can totally handle this sort of stuff. After watching this scary movie, I feel I've got more guts than I did before. Since I read Cinema Treasures, I also think I've gained a richer, deeper understanding of this film. Thank you.
All right.
It was so fun. My palms are so sweaty. My arms weak. How was it for you? You like scary movies? Yeah, if they're actually scary.
I'm so glad.
Me too.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. It's too scary to watch this alone. I didn't have any friends I could ask before, so I'm really happy that we could watch it together. Oh, it's time we headed back home.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
That reminds me, home shopping program's during today. For mystery stew. No thanks. If it was like a gift or something like that, I'd take you up on it, but EY is there, Chihaya. Could go to EY. Who texted me? Let me go to her so I can get a reading and then leave.
Prevention is key.
Get a fortune reading
What shall we do?
for affinity. I actually can't get one for her, okay. Oh wait, there she is.
Here we go.
Here I go. Your feeling should have reached the other person. That's it for today. Well, did you feel anything?
What do you think?
So now, if I go back, will she go up? No, she won't. Okay. Time to go to EY.
You better not give that shit to my customers.
I want to work. Wait, I shouldn't have. Oh, wait, well, never mind. It's too late now. I want to settle things with Suda. Will you come with me as a witness? I'll do my best to protect you, but I can't guarantee your safety. You can say no. Oh, I don't have enough guts yet. Shit. Okay.
What's up?
Oh, there goes that. Let me sell
All right.
all my treasures.
I guess that's fine.
I can sell all these things.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine.
You should be grateful.
That's a very serious expression. Take your time and look around. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine.
Actually pretty good. Let's see.
Okay. Sounds good. Be sure to... You can change your mind.
I'm gonna go with that one, actually.
Don't break it, okay?
I'm gonna go
That's what
with the
you
shock
choose. You better
chance.
not use it to pull a prank.
She can just have the better one, that's fine.
That's what you're choosing. You like it?
+3 agility. Sure.
That one. How's that? That's what you're choosing. Take your time.
Sorry. Sure, why not?
That
Give her
one,
a
you like
crescent
it?
axe. No, I'm never gonna use her.
That's
Yeah,
what
sure,
you're
why
choosing.
not?
How's that? All right. Which one? That's a very serious expression. Take your time and look around.
Sure.
Think you like it?
Mostly because I want the things I do with the hail of bullets to
That
be more
one's gonna
effective.
break
If
it,
this
okay?
will actually help that. Plus, I have the money for it, you know.
That's what you're choosing. How's that?
I'm actually not going to do that one. I will do that
Better
one though.
not use it to pull a prank. That's what you're choosing. You like it?
Fucking
that
town
one.
burner. She has a grenade
How's
launcher?
that?
Shit.
That's what you're choosing. You like it? Okay. Sounds good.
And none of those are worth it.
All right. Which one?
Let's customize
that
the
one's good.
main party. Hey, under the table goods. I
You
can't
look
take a
serious
screenshot now though.
today.
So I can make it a medium chance, but lower everything.
That's what you're choosing? Sure thing.
Why not?
That one good.
And then... Oh, brainwash, huh?
That's what you're choosing? Sure thing. Good.
Alright,
Come again.
that'll do it for that. Go back to Chihaya. Guess that's what we're doing.
Prevention is key.
Maybe I should invite her to the Sky Tower. Sure. Sky Tower, sounds like a nice place. What a beautiful sight. The skyscrapers are now under our feet. Doesn't that give you a sense of superiority? Such a delicious thrill. For some reason, when you say it like that, it makes you sound like a villain. When I'm at street level, all the tall buildings make you feel like Tokyo is a prison, but when I look down from here, it's surprisingly huge. I forgot how big it actually is. All the members are still trapped in their own their tiny little world. That's why I want to help them realize that there are more important things in Destiny. And since I realize that, I have to be the one to help them. Okay, I have to do something. But for now, I'm going to immerse myself in the feeling of being a ruler of this city. And I'll do so by your side. I like doing this too. Fucking, my friends make fun of me because they say that I'm brooding, but I like looking over cityscapes, things when it's dark and quiet. What does the light guide do? Ah, a Sky Tower lamp. I have something Chihaya might like. I'm gonna give her flower basket. Oh wow, never expected a present like this. Thank you very much. Hey, 3 pips. Touched her heart a little. It's something.
Now.
Shit, I forgot my drink. Oh well, I was probably maxed on the stat anyway. Hey, caught a seat. Master Swordsman it is. A heart that never backs down is the secret to Bushido. Thinking about the spirituals and samurai, he seems useful, but it's still acceptable. Yeah. Only 1 week remaining. Yeah, that's how much time we got to nab that treasure. There's that, but it's also how much longer we get to stay as the Phantom Thieves. Yeah. Now that you mention that, it's quite an odd feeling. I've been trying to avoid thinking about that until the time actually comes. Did you remember, Patrick? Let's just do our best. Not really an answer to my question, but it is good motivation. Well, I guess all we can do now is just do shit like we always do. Yeah, for Makoto's sister. Thank you, everyone.
Hey.
There's 4 days left till we send the calling card. I know. Not a whole lot going on. We can go up with Haru, I guess. I don't want to hang out with Yusuke more. I can go up with Haru though, is a problem. Go to the Meiji Shrine first.
What do you want to do?
Strong bonds with 1,000 yen. About let's say Yusuke. Oh.
Hey!
Well, 1 pip is 1 pip. Wait, that actually passed this time. Well, shit. Okay, I didn't catch that like last time. Sojiro. Oh yeah. Me. Already got her max though. Let's go see Chihaya. Maybe she'd give me a reading.
Prevention is key. What shall we do?
Can I get one for Sojiro?
Here we go.
So he wasn't gonna go up if I were to talk to him now. But we'll see if anything changes when I actually go visit him like the very same day. Hey, there we go. Does something. If you have time, can you help me prepare dinner?
Alright then.
Thanks. Futaba's coming to eat today too. I'll get the curry ready. I'm leaving the coffee to you. I'm wicked full. How was the curry, Futaba? Delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep, I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right!
Oh yeah, the first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran head first into a pole last time you went for a walk. Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Oh crap, it's gonna start. making a leaf and this here. Bye. You thought it was delicious. And what about you? I think I'm addicted. Really? I guess you have pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee. Yeah, remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realized by now what that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. It was real trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town. Not a single one worked on her. Was she like Futaba? You could say that. It never was clear what she was thinking, so I had a hard time trying to keep up with her. Men are idiots, though. Spend our time chasing after the things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her. And that was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then, just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But then, after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. But the curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. Paid off. Yeah. I felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders when she said it was delicious. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's fine refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive on the people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. Figured it out just by looking at me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with, though. She already had Futaba by then, after all. That might seem like an old curry to most people, or any old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside. So, make sure you keep the tradition going. Alright, that's enough of this for tonight. That's enough of this for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back.
The rest is on you.
Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. Yo, I'm waiting for you. No, you know what I'm getting at, right? We send the calling card on the 18th, then carry out the plan on the next day. Ready, aren't you? I've been ready. I guess I didn't have to ask. You're reliable, but don't forget one thing. Let's have no regrets. This is our do or die situation. We don't have the option to fail.
Oh, yes.
There haven't been any reruns of historical dramas recently, have there? I wonder if the Phantom Thieves had a hand in that. Many of those shows had noble thieves and shady people. Given current trends, it may be seen as insensitive. Nezui Kozo was one of the gentlemen thieves in the Edo period. According to one theory, he stole over 1 billion yen, making him the most wanted man in the era. Now then, Tobiko.
Do you know the answer?
When he was executed, something was done to his appearance. Do you know what it was? No, I don't. I'm gonna say they shaved his head. No, that's not right. His punishment is to be paraded through the city, then beheaded to have his head put on display. They put light makeup and lipstick on him to make him wear a beautiful kimono. The parading around the town as a well-known criminal was a sort of performance back in the day. The citizens wouldn't have been satisfied if he had looked shabby. Wonder what will happen if the Phantom Thieves get arrested. These days, it won't just be their heads that'll be put on display. Really having fun thinking about that, huh? Can't take this.
Hey,
Photo. Shinya. Okay. I think Makoto gets my vote.
well,
All we can do now is waiting for the designated date of the heist.
thank you.
Thanks. Well then, let's step inside the student council room. Echo's boyfriend Tsukasa has been sending me a lot of texts recently. His days and nights are reversed due to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night. Does Aiko know about this? Not sure. I'd definitely tell Aiko if he asked me on a date. But now, things are generally pretty normal. Most messages like, "How's your BF?" and "Hope you had a great day today." Do you think their relationship could actually be serious? Was I just biased to think that all he wants from Aiko is her money? Definitely suspicious.
Yes.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show. A lying host that tricks women into debt, then forces them to sell their bodies. But those kind of things exist in reality as well. Moral hosts, human trafficking rings. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku.
It seems...
They take advantage of the loneliness those girls feel to force them into horribly abusive situations. Then after ensuring the girls are buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are other ways they force girls into it as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victims in schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. My father was going after a particularly notorious one when... In the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. Impact killed him instantly. At first it was thought to be an accident, but at the funeral I overheard my father's supervisor speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. He suspected that the gang was investigating the hired... he was investigating hired driver. Ugh. What gang was it? I don't know. The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, that gang has been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure any of that would have happened if not for the incident with my father. Off without him? It was. I wanted him to continue his work, but there was nothing I could do by myself. That's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand by and watch as evil prevailed over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our mother passed away many years back, so when father was killed, we had to survive on our own. The responsibility, the pressure of all that fell on my sister. Because of that, she can't help but talk down to our father at times. Says no death is different than surrender. Really stupid. But I still look up to him. I was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work, but seeing him tirelessly pursue one case after the next was nothing short of incredible. That's why that was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him. I'm sure he was happy.
Yes.
Yeah. Come to think of it, there was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. How have I chosen to live? More importantly, how do I want to live? Do you have an answer?
Yes.
Just one. That is, I never put any thought into the matter before, but to be honest, I've been determined to follow my path, the path my sister laid for me. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Oh, we were supposed to be talking about Aiko here. Sorry for getting so off topic.
Actually...
You know, I've never actually talked to anyone about my father. It's a painful memory to look back on. But I feel comfortable discussing it with you, and beyond that, I think I understand my life a bit better now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. How does he null, repel, and drain when highly a target in battle?
Alright.
Okay. That's the fucker again? Oh, it's Aiko loading again. Maybe I'll, like, skip college and just get married to Tsukasa instead. Guess she's shooting how she wants to live, too. As long as she's sure she'll be happy. Oh, another message? You serious about Derby-kun? Wanna have a double wedding? What are you gonna say?
Well?
I'll respond, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't even begin to think about marriage at this point in my life. By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend for a bit longer? That's the best method I have of keeping tabs on Aiko and Tsukasa. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today, and I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up. You got it.
Alright then.
Later.
Ah, you're back.
Aren't you bored? You want some time today? You want me to show you the ropes? Got some time today, rather. Go up with him there. Can go up with Chihaya. Let's go check Chihaya.
Is the flu going around?
Prevention is key. What shall we do?
Let's do... Kodo.
Here we go. What do you think?
Make my bond with her. Yep, she's gonna go to rank 10. It is preview of all abilities of a confidant and group choice. Lame, but I just want to finish her off.
Yes.
Please sit down.
The members seem to be doing well now.
Good.
I do a phone consultation with them from time to time, and they're all very cheerful. That goes for my fortune teller customers as well. I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes. Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate.
You've changed.
That's very true. All I used to say before was that they were going to face misfortune. I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read the fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result. But I prayed that it would somehow work out.
Did it?
However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed. No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it. I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
Okay. It's never too late.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, could this be?
Who up you?
Ah!
Oh, is it better now?
Power of conviction is amazing! Her fate and mine are connected!
Oh.
I will no longer be swayed by names like monster or maiden. I am simply a fortune teller who provides advice to people with broken spirits. So that they will have conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate. That's the fate I've chosen for myself.
You have strong convictions.
Yes. Now, it's your turn to speak. What would your conviction be as a phantom thief? Sorry, I used fortune-telling to find out your true identity. I couldn't help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession.
You'd be right.
Then I discovered that you're the trickster who causes a sensation in the world. It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman. It finally struck home for me.
So what if I am the trickster?
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. But I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So, it's fine. Only, the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear. The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
Are you worried about me?
There's no time to be worried. We must take action in order to change fate, right? I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
Thank you. A strong bond with Chihaya. Rank 10.
I am thou. Thy bond shall become the wings thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of fortune, granting thee infinite power.
Alright.
Alright.
Lakshmi, the most powerful persona of the Wheel of Fortune Arcana. I thought it was Pat Sajak, but, you know.
Still, what a strange sequence the cards were in when I read the fortune about your true identity. Several cards with strong personalities gathered around the trickster. It's quite improbable. It was almost as if it were trying to connect them together. You either have amazing charisma, or you're a trouble magnet.
Both. Both is good.
The verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay? Please, visit again sometime.
Probably won't.
Goodbye.
Or actually I will, for helping get other people to like me.
Hi, everyone.
Let's get started with class. How far did we go last time?
Well...
Hey, thank you. But this be?
What do you want to do?
Let us make infiltration tool. Think?
Oh!
Can't make the eternal lockpick yet, but we'll make just a regular one.
For real?
Nice, there.
Hey!
Hey!
Yep. Hey!
2 days left. Okay, so it's no one. It is raining, so maybe I go to the cafe, diner. Maybe not, actually, because I don't know if I can do video games right now. I don't need my knowledge up, but we'll get more guts, right?
Oh!
Oh, totem pole. I don't need proficiency or charm. I need some kindness, but I'd rather get guts.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
One.
Maybe that was a waste. I don't know.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, time to go play some video games. Maybe watch DVDs, which are overdue now.
Oh.
Watch the DVD. Wait, how long have you had this checked out? Return it after you watch it, okay?
If you try to save both the mother and the baby, you'll lose them both. Or I could save them both. I can do this. You need to trust me.
Man.
Wow, this chance doesn't even have the word surrender in his dictionary, does he?
Oh.
Alright. Free kindness. Think of it, it's already past the return date. We better take this back soon.
Yeah.
Alright, it's already late. I'll do that today. Hopefully. Hey, got a seat. Hmm? Something about Bushido. Alright, got 3 more guns.
Today we're going over.
Now then, please open your textbooks. Today we'll be learning about theoretic trigonometric functions. Sine, cosine, and tangent. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now then, Derby-san, take a look at these graphs.
Give me an answer.
Which of these is called a collocoid after its resemblance to a snail? A?
No.
No. Correct answer is B.
Alright, fine. I don't even care. Bye.
Hey.
Photo is available. So Shinya. And okay, so let's go to Shibuya to the airsoft shop is really closest? I don't know. Probably the diner actually. Hi, sorry for keeping this late. Naga, what can I do for you? Including a DVD? There's still more to watch. Are you sure I'm gonna return it? Does this return receipt look correct, sir?
Oh, man.
As this is your first time, I will waive the late fee. If you miss the day of due date again, you'll need to pay a late fee. Better return DVDs on time. Don't call on this again, okay? Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, thanks. I would like to rent a DVD. This one. $11.24. Hello.
Well,
Check my bond with
do
her.
this.
Okay. Thank you. It's reassuring to know you'll be there with me.
Shall we go?
He's waiting over at Big Bangler. Big Bangler. Go.
Is something the matter?
So, what did you want to talk about? Well, I was wondering if you could maybe lend me some cash. What? It's nothing real major, but I need it like right now. I'll pay you back though, honest, please. Does this do with Tsukasa? Mm-hmm. He dropped a super expensive bottle of sake at work, so the club's making him pay for it, but he needs help.
How suspicious.
He's lying to you, Aiko. Don't give him any money. He's not lying. I know you're all weird about that fact that he's a host, but my Tsukasa's not like that. He's really gentle and honest too. He even calls me princess. I'm the only one who says that to, you know. He says it's because I'm special. So he calls you a special princess. What do you think, Patrick? I think that's how he ropes you in.
Yes.
I have to agree. Every girl who gives him money is his princess. That way you can never get their names mixed up. Don't accuse him of that stuff. You don't have any proof. You're not wrong, but you're fucking stupid. You ask anyone at this club about the broken bottle? Well, no. He told me not to talk to them about it though. He's too proud to let me go crying to his boss. Please, Makoto, you're the only person I can trust. After all, my other friends would rather focus on cram school and the entrance exams and take time to help me. And who knows what my parents would say if I try to ask them. He's even a little... I think you should end your relationship with him. If you don't put a stop to this, he might try to drag you into some suspicious line of work. Oh, he already got me a job. It's something weird though. I'm just serving drinks at a bar to help him pay off that broken bottle. He said I'll be #1 in no time. Maybe I'll just keep doing it after I graduate high school though. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go to college. Echo, do whatever he says. He's trying to deceive you. A smart person like you totally wouldn't understand what it's like. You're just gonna go to a good college, work at a fancy company, and then what? At the end of the day, your life's gonna be totally boring. I mean, is that seriously how you want to live? I'm not sure yet, but be that as it may, you still could stay as far away from him as you can. Good still. So you're not gonna help me? Ugh, just forget it. I can make it up if I just let some customers take me on dates after work. I go, wait, I don't want to have to tell you this, but Tsukasa's been texting me almost constantly. Recently, he's been asking if my sister and I live alone and if he'd be glad to help us out. Even today, he asked me if I'm still happy with my boyfriend. Listen to me, Aiko. He's not serious about you. Don't give me that crap. Tsukasa's just so nice that he'd worry about my friends for me. Wait. Were you texting him behind my back? What the hell, Makoto? Mostly him texting me. Ugh, you have the grades, the looks, the cool boyfriend, the body, and you still want more? Tsukasa's all I have. Can't take him away from me.
Please listen.
I know what I'm trying to do, for Christ's sakes. God, right, just keep your hands off. I never forgive you if you stole him away, Makoto. Humph. Tsukasa is all she has? You know, I think she's exactly the kind of girl who's those gangs in Shinjuku are on the lookout for. Lonely, depressed girls who have nowhere to vent their frustrations.
Actually...
Aiko's family's quite well off. Her multi-talented younger brother seems to be the sole focus of her parents' attention, though. I'm sure this is why she fell for Tsukasa in the first place. He treated her like she's special. But asking a high schooler for money is not normal boyfriend behavior. He needs to realize that you're going to help, right? Realize that you're going to help, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she deserves one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's reassuring to hear you say that. Aiko's blessed to have both money and a family, yet she's still trying to break free from them. She's almost the exact opposite of me. But I guess, in a sense, watching her now is almost like looking back at my past self. I was so blinded by my own convictions that I never stopped to consider the other alternative viewpoints in the world. But that's not the right way to live. I want to show her that just like you did it for me. Deep trust from her. So, we're gonna change this douchebag's heart or what?
All right.
I know she wants to stay out of her business, but I'd never forgive myself if I let this come to pass. What is the right way to live? At any rate, we're gonna catch that horrible host. I'll let you know when I thought of how to do it. Change his heart. Jesus. I know his name. At least his first name.
Well then.
How's the day? Once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish the preparations tonight. Aren't you bored? Got some time today if you want me to show you the ropes. Appreciate it, buddy, but just check. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
Thanks.
Sorry, and thanks. Oh, the regulars will be here any minute. Body costume. Don't you ever get lonely, So-chan? You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage?
All I want in a relationship is spicy stimulation, followed by some smooth, relaxing comfort. I can get both of those from my curry and my coffee. Enough for me.
Dodges my questions like that. He's so clever. By the way, what are your thoughts on So-chan's life of solitude?
I admire him. You can admire me if you want, but I don't recommend trying to follow my footsteps. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay? Hey. Hey, she seemed especially aggressive today, huh? Would have been bad if she pushed any further, but I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. Okay. Just don't know when to give up, do you?
Well, I just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting.
And what have you done to care for her?
You know quite well what I've done. About time you pay up.
Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave you most of my inheritance from custody. That's still not enough for you.
We could always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, and not to mention that kid you have here. I've heard all about him and his criminal record. That leaves us a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't quite seem to be the best environment for Futaba now, does it? Sorry. I'm sure you are. Good to see somebody knows their place around here.
You don't have to apologize to him, you idiot. Come on, I'll take care of this. Get on upstairs.
Tojiro, I hunger. Oh. Futaba-chan, long time no see.
Futaba.
See what I'm saying? She's a total wreck. This is clearly not a healthy situation.
I only like this because she saw you here.
Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so you may as well just give me the money. Well, I hope you reach the right decision. Bye now.
Dabo, you should head home for today. I'll take you. Tojiro. Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. She fell asleep right after we got home. That man is Futaba's uncle. After Wakaba died, Futaba was passed around all of her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage, never fed her, and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. Didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I knew I had to step in. Couldn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expense. I threw some cash his way, thinking that would be the issue, put the issue to bed, but he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Me paying him was a mistake. Saving Futaba was no mistake. Yeah, thanks. Never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way, though, it's my fault. Futaba didn't leave her. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry, leave it by her door, and go. Not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So if you ask me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, then my answer would be no. They say blood's thicker than water, right?
I mean, the full of that is
The blood of the Covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, which means that friendship is stronger than just default, you know, a blood relation, but whatever. I wonder what the best would be for Futaba.
Sorry.
Look at me, spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Though it's kind of weird. For some reason, I just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. Yeah. I guess there really is something special about you.
All right.
That's late already. Home. I should be heading home. I'm still worried about Futaba. Don't stay up too late, you hear? Oh, and thanks.
All right.
Pay attention.
Hey, quit sleeping over there. Jeez. You're looking like a bunch of dead fish. What was it? Your phone? Video games? I know you're up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, Derby, are you awake? Look at this map. Look at this map.
Why don't you try?
Which of these locations can you see the sunrise the earliest?
Summit Mount Fuji.
Exactly.
Exactly, yes. The correct answer is the summit of Mount Fuji. More east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects it most is altitude. So excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji.
No way.
Ah, really? Uh-huh.
Nice going.
That's why they call it the land of the rising sun. That said, who knows when dawn will ever come for this country. The government and police are completely incompetent. Those phantom thieves need to be caught before anything else. Just you. Man, site's on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. Did I have a plan? Of course we remembered. That means we're sending up the calling card today, right? Yes, today is our only option. Police have yet to actually make a move, but I'm certain we'll reach our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Yes, taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak into more detail about this after school. I'll tell Kichi-kun as well. I mean, he's in the text. He's reading this. Alright, see you at the block.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us.
Safe.
We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
No. If this said I'm telling Chief, I'd pick it, but it says boss, so that's rude.
You're right.
Let's just call it a hidden gem.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
Plus cameras.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything.
But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
I didn't actually have a choice. I trust her with it.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
Remember that time I put a USB in her
We'll
laptop?
leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Hey, I dismiss the vanities around here, Morgana. Ah, who's watching us now, I wonder? Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier. Now we just need to hand it over, as long as we can give it to Najima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice.
Justice!
From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card.
Yeah, too bad you crumpled it up.
I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
What does that mean, I wonder? I think I'm just trying to kill her.
Okay.
Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going to according to plan then. So it's finally come to this. Just feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You want to talk. I asked that you go easy on me when you see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Bro, go over to the operation again before you leave. It is just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. Must ensure that we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well. Our objective is stealing Sai-san's treasure. Meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before we go, leader? Go all out. We'll be relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I'll do my best in this as well. Alright. Can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all. That's all I said.
Nice. Okay.
I had a dream where I was trying to bargain with some poker dealer all night. I feel like I gained a bit more knowledge. Pray, dreams.
All right.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
Doesn't matter. What are the calling card, Makoto? I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
Let us go.
I understand how you feel, but you shouldn't be so downtrodden. Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. Way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know?
Now, let's settle
Be
the
alright.
score.
I want to save my sister no matter what. Has everyone decided?
We can't afford to lose.
All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker, this is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us a signal. Do
It's
this.
showtime.
Be quiet for the music.
Let's go.
Whoa!
Hey, here's the treasure. Seems like you came just as I planned. As she planned? No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? That's why we could just faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you to be able to make it this far. I'd much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Come, we should put an end to this once and for all. Seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her.
It's somewhere.
Elevator most likely take us to Sai-san's location. Is everyone ready? Go. I'll protect you, sis. Or even yourself.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What? Whoa!
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me!
You'll save her, right?
Hey, hands up.
All right, everyone, be on alert.
Let's do this fair and square.
All right, let's do it.
Fair and square. Okay. Let's see. First, let's try to weaken her. Do I have a thing to do that? Lower defense.
Dementia! All right.
My skills exceed yours.
Not taking much damage, huh?
Fair and square.
That HP.
What the? Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
Come! There. There we go!
So what? Do I just... So I can't... In fact, acts of physical violence. Well, what about magical violence?
Ah, so you've broken the rules.
Yes, okay.
In that case, it's time you be penalized. This is your penalty.
Black Panther's help! What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Panther's in bad shape. Watch out!
Okay. So hey, now I can switch party members with Morgana.
Withdrawn.
Yeah, let's go!
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into.
17 black.
Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to enemies or your allies depending on the outcome. Other bonuses, greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. Carefully consider the flow of battle when determining where to place your bet.
Well, how will you bet?
17 black. How should I bet? Let's see high return. Those ones.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Oh.
Watch Panther's help!
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I don't know.
Let's keep watching her then. There has to be something not right going on here.
It goes to the one to the left.
Let's do this fair and square.
Bet money.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Persona!
What if I repel physical?
Breaking rules will be punished.
Nope.
Are you alright?
I don't know what to do here. Switch members with Dodo. Because she should be here, right?
You do it. Closing in. Persona. This one. Joker, your health is low. Watch out. Ha!
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
Save for low return. Better black. Black.
Have you made your...
Hey, you got him. Ah.
We lost.
Yes, I've figured it out.
Really? How is she doing it?
Looks like the platform raises. Glass lid, yeah.
I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
Joker, choose someone to send.
Okay.
I'll show off my perfect accuracy.
As long as I get close, even this gun should work.
You want me to do it? Okay, I'll give it my all.
I'll show off my perfect accuracy. Yep.
Get him, Morgana.
Let's do this fair and square.
Bet money. Okay, guess that's guard. And you can guard too. And you can heal yourself.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how...
Alright. High risk, high return. Those ones.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Aha!
What? Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Yeah, rub it in.
Shut up!
Damn, look at that beast.
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game! I'll crush you by force, fair and square, just as you like!
This is my sister's true nature? No!
He looks badass.
We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Die on my blade!
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
There!
Persona! How's this?
I doubt she's weak to any elements, but I'm just gonna kind of go through them all.
Persona, aim! Die, die, die! All right, queen! Behave yourself! Persona!
Let me get critical rate up.
All right.
Persona!
And switch her out. Catchy?
Yeah.
As it should be.
This one! Good thinking. Time for my persona! Crow's got some moves!
Come! Not this.
I don't know its weak point.
Persona!
It's trial and error time.
Kaimon! You're mine.
Psychic.
Manifest!
Like curse.
Let's do this!
Try to burst. Well.
Eat this!
Yeah. We'll heal with Morgana.
Witness my resolve! Ah!
I'm grateful.
Oh shit.
Persona! Ronda! Ravage them! Persona!
I guess let's guard the rest of them.
Die, die, die!
It's time. There!
Manifest!
Do plus damage.
Persona! Alright! Persona!
Try to win just in case.
Die on my blade!
Panther dodges with grace!
Persona! Daisojo! You're mine.
I don't think electric will do anything, nope.
Taste my wrath.
Persona! Go!
Can I get a burn, please? Oh.
Time for my persona! Ha! Thank you!
My thanks.
As long as you win, it doesn't matter what methods you use. Don't you all think the same? You're controlling the hearts of others to achieve your own goals.
It's not for us. Those actions are for justice.
I will win.
Ah, roulette time, huh? But SP.
You're being a sore loser.
I never lose, even in games of pure luck. Let me prove it.
So she's not going to cheat anymore? This may be a good opportunity for us, Joker. If we win at roulette, we'll get an advantage in battle.
17 black.
Here I go! Speed up!
Thank you.
Come!
See who has the highest strength. Got 39, 36. Oops.
That's not right. Dementia! There!
This is your penalty.
Joker,
Oh.
are you alright?
Okay.
My skills exceed yours.
An asshole. Let's switch him out with Ryuji.
I should back off.
Let's do this!
I will win.
Persona! How about this? Hardcore! On the south! Huh? Oh, that's a big help.
Sorry.
High risk, high return. 17 black. $13 black for a third time again.
Ooh, that.
Persona! You're mine.
So like, can she just not be crit or what? Need someone that lowers defense.
That was awesome, Mona!
Persona!
Does anyone lower defense? Nope. Well, damn.
Vehicle! Ravage them!
Want to do more damage, so I'll keep it.
There!
Persona! Persona!
We can take some more hits, it's fine.
Let's go. There!
Mona's in trouble!
Persona!
It's bad!
Ha!
Persona! Hey! Thank you! Time for my persona! Thank you! Woo!
Persona! Go down!
What was that?
Ah.
You missed?
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Scarlet,
Ah.
what are you doing? Get ready! Go!
It puts our evasion accuracy back to normal and
Persona!
suddenly we miss everything.
Sorry! Damn it! Don't work!
Aw.
Come! Ravage them! Yeah!
Let's do this! Go! Persona! I'll finish you!
Die on my blade!
It's time. There! Flip him, Persona! Here we go!
Persona! Persona!
Let's see. Let me do one more. I have faith that Ryuji will survive.
I will win! Justice can only be on the side of the victor! Take this!
Heat Riser. Oh.
Persona! Don't rush it. I'm not done. Never mind. Ravage them! Persona!
Scarlet, what are you doing? Get ready! Hey!
Are we taking those?
Let's go! Ha! Thank you! Woo!
Die, die, die! That's a rat!
It's time. There!
Let's do this! Eat this! Time for my persona!
I will win.
That speed. Okay. Go in the same place.
This one, defense up.
Come! Ravage them!
This is your penalty.
Oh fuck yeah.
Joker, are
When
you
the red is going, don't attack.
Joker, your health is low. Watch out! Persona! Hardcore! My other self! Me!
Risky High return. 13 black. I really mean 17 black, but it'll land in 13 again, probably. Well, hey. Oh, that's just not enough.
Persona! You're mine! Persona!
Let's go! What are you doing? Persona!
Oh.
Persona! I'll finish you.
Die on my blade.
Come! Ravage them! Damn it!
Joker, you missed?
Weapon Persona!
Alright. I'm gonna switch the party up. Sketchy, come on out.
Sorry,
Let me take
over.
And you too. Because I'm gonna switch it for people who are more involved in this person.
Sorry, closing in. Where's my persona? Queen's in danger!
Persona!
It looks bad.
There!
Joker, you missed?
My skills exceed yours.
Persona! Let's go. Sorry.
My thanks.
Let's also toss you out for Yusuke.
Switching it.
I'll take the floor.
Long I can win. That's all that matters.
Oh, you feeling weak?
Sis.
Yeah, see? Bring on Makoto. Back up, defense down. Okay.
The enemy's power is rapidly increasing.
Let me
Let's go.
change my persona.
Run!
This bad boy.
Go down!
Joker, you missed?
Come on.
Persona!
Come on.
Watch them. Persona.
Heal up.
Much thanks. Very helpful. This is my other self.
Wait, what's this? There we go.
Don't stand in the way of my victory.
Ooh, final guard! Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Oh shit.
Ravage them!
Manifest!
Persona, you gotta watch them. Persona.
Kidding me, man.
No holds barred. Come on,
You
Queen.
kidding me, man?
Let's go. Prepare yourself.
Thank you.
Die on my blade.
Close down.
Ooh.
Back here.
Come! Bianco!
There. I'll repay you somehow. Taste my wrath.
Can you hit her, please? Thank you.
I am thou.
Desperation wore off. Desperation again!
Persona! Ronda! Go down!
You missed?
Yeah, everyone's missing.
Someone cover me! You gotta watch them! Persona!
Let's go.
Thank you. I'm grateful. Persona!
Nope, 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 nope.
Here.
Die, die, die!
We need backup here!
Persona! Vehicle! Alright.
Get back up. Come on. We're not done with
I'll
you yet.
repay you somehow. My skills exceed yours.
First, you gotta watch them! Persona! Prepare yourself! You got one, Queen!
Billy, come on,
This is
man.
my other self. I lend it. Stop moving.
Billy.
Aim!
Come. Ronda. Ravage them. Persona!
You gotta watch them!
What is with her evasion? Is she still powered up like that or something?
Come on, Queen!
I am thou.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. You gotta aim!
Oh my god. Nocturnal Flash. Misses all.
Here come the cuts!
Accuracy, please. Cool, thank you.
It's time.
Gun. Can't miss all of them, right?
Bro doesn't have much health.
Burning
The enemy's power is rapidly increasing.
There, shoot her. Everyone levels up. Yeah.
With this power,
Check out this new skill.
Hey, finally.
My persona has gained new power.
I will contribute even more.
Okay, so let's do... That's fine.
So I've lost.
Fair and square.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Which is where?
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law.
That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
Justice. Also, those shoes flash horribly.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Stress?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
I feel like my bond with Akechi is growing deeper.
All right.
Get out of the way. Back to the seriousness.
That I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Want to continue that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right?
I am. Let's go.
Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
For real?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something. Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape.
That's a bad idea.
Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy.
Haru.
No, that's too dangerous.
Okay. Oh shit. Go everyone.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
No, I want to have Haru do it.
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
Is that true?
I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay? I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back. We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember? Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
Why am I
seems we had best hurry.
taking the treasure, though? I should be with you guys?
We'll see you later.
I don't understand. Are they drawn to the treasure, maybe? Oh shit.
There's someone here.
This is weirdly nostalgic. Not nostalgic. Familiar.
Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
Why do they look the way that they do? Oh.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I remember these guys just shot him the first time.
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Stop right there! Get away!
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Take him down, Joker!
Ooh, that's a big monster.
Just like last time, you just shoot him. Oh. Hello.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker!
Got him. Alright, not as effective this time.
Everyone else, head to position. Use Route B.
Is Arsene with me? There isn't.
Go down! Persona! There!
Yep, you can keep doing that all day.
You're mine.
I'm gonna do more damage to myself.
This'll hurt. Guess that's it. Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends.
I fight for my friends.
You are fated to continue past this point, but we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful!
Now you want some more, do ya?
Joker, behind you! Go through that door! All right.
You should go it that way. Hurry.
Come on, man.
Dude, can you even hear us?
I'm okay.
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go ahead, Joker. Got away from a bunch of those guys back there. Something else that I said.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Up ahead, stop.
What?
This is bad, hide. Never get away if you just keep fighting. Hide in the shadows and think back when you see an opening. Hey, are you sure you came this way? Understood, I'll continue the search.
Alright!
There's your chance, run for the stairs. Yep, thank you for the tutorial.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
See you. I'm running this way. Exit stage right.
just struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up.
Was the drug administered with Knuckles?
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? You hear my question? Answer!
Want a lawyer.
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
If it actually made me write my name there.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The Prosecutor's Office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor signed Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself.
So Makoto knows where I am.
This is my case.
He was like, oh, it's gonna be some underground place, right?
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate.
Thank you.
Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present.
Oh, good.
The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching.
If you want to win this unreasonable game,
if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Thank you. Igor, for the laugh. Needed that.
I see.
Hey. Casino of Jealousy, shut down.
So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice.
Justice.
I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes.
What
There's
method is
much
that?
more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up.
Who cares? What are you gonna do, throw you out?
I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence. I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now.
Did we fail?
You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case.
Oh.
Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura.
Ah, so you missed one of them, huh?
And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima.
Frequently probing?
Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
No.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not?
Then it is forfeit.
Can you tell me about them?
No such people.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Nope.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice.
Justice!
Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
No honor among thieves. Wrong.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who's made wrong choices.
Justice is on our side.
Justice?
Justice.
Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Justice! Huh. Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response.
I would have been quiet if I had the option.
You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
Almost as if she'd give me a fucking lawyer. Still doubt me?
After all this, you're still...
Drug is starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
Of course, the
No
pancakes.
way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Don't you want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right.
Some
No matter the
Keikaku
results
shit.
of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. That's right. If I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here.
Said that 3 times.
Goodbye.
Still sitting here though. Is it what you planned?
Planned? Why are you saying such odd things?
Because I'm fucking Keikakuing it up here.
Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right. There's something I need to do.
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
You do it.
That'd be impossible. A cat giving someone a smartphone is completely unnatural. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
Hey there, Katsugaruda. I am actively dunning this game. For the first time. Let's see.
I might.
You're not joking, are you?
I am literally Joker.
If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
Your time's up though. Sorry. Confiscated item.
Confiscated? You mean this phone? It's yours, isn't it? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked.
Yeah, right.
What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him?
Makoto and the others should have told you.
Well, they didn't.
I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
I don't know. Go to the traitor.
The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Oh.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
I already told you.
What do you... My God.
My God.
You're referring to him, aren't you?
Yeah, let's just throw all sorts of pronouns around. Traitor, him, he, true culprit, blah, blah, blah. I think so.
You think? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it.
Me either. Isn't that just the best?
But it appears my time is up.
For the 5th time.
This is as far as our conversation can go.
Yeah. Right.
This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Him. I feel as if Sai finally understands me.
I am thou. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
True justice.
All right. All right.
So first there was Lucifer, now there's Satan. Okay. Yeah, right. For the 6th time.
I'll be going now.
Will you leave? No, you won't.
What good will this do, though?
I don't know. Some weird shit, eh?
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God.
My God.
You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
Ah.
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment.
She's just cool with that?
Good luck in there.
Okay.
Foolish woman.
What fucking app did Futaba make?
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
My god.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning.
Yeah, it got up to like 90%. It was so popular.
That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Akechi has unveiled his true identity. My bond with Akechi has grown deeper, though.
All right.
Now back to the serious things. A smoking gun, you might say.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
What? What? What?
Hmm?
What? 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 What?
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
Yeah, just a cat.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him? What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
Yes, everything is true.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Sorry, I'm not providing much commentary. I'm just fucking flabberfucked to the hell.
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who is...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young
get out
man
of
was
here.
placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record,
You don't
he
care
had to
about
leave
me.
his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now.
You're still with this
That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything.
What the?
Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news.
Why is he still around?
The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps
Get him,
that's why he
Futaba.
decided
Do
to
something.
take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
Oh. Oh, Yuji. What do we get? Huh? According to Keikaku.
It would seem as though you have been killed.
Yeah, thank you for noticing.
But why were you killed?
I was shot in the fucking head.
Why did you have to die?
My brain is required for me to live, and it was destroyed.
Do you remember?
No, because my brain was destroyed.
It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy.
Forgive me.
Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan.
Glad that you thought of it.
How might you be capable of executing such a feat?
I have a really sweet app on my phone. Let me tell you all about it.
Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
The first time I sensed something was off. Right, I was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
He's up to something.
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
You should be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
If anyone can do it, you can.
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
You understand that?
Of course I did.
I'm going to do something. Wonder if it will be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Man, do I love playing the pronoun game.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Memories are starting to become clearer. Right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. You don't say. Ah, so this was my palace, maybe. And he saw my distortion. Maybe. Guard was my shadow that, or someone's shadow that they imagined perfectly, and we convinced him that he was able to kill me. But then, if he killed my alternate me, then my real me would have a mental shutdown. Yes. I don't know. Some logistics of that are confusing, but I'll go along with it for now, I guess. I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Oh. You listening? What were we talking about? You weren't paying any attention? Well, I guess I see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get this out of this situation. Futama's monitoring of Akeshi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. He's on a company completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns too. His offer to assist us was simply the plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill Patrick. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. I think he would really be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality to that palace. If the 8 of us can enter at once, not conceivable to think a larger group is impossible. Maybe even able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment too. So this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us. He made us go after Okumura, then once we triggered the change in heart, killed him.
And he told us he has seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take down that bastard Akechi. Isn't that recording you have enough? Prove it? No, Akechi's merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect at a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted, even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have to learn his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it, though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it. We don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion. But if we go into the palace as told, Patrick will get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Palace. Palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage. What's this all of a sudden? There is a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really? You gotta be kidding me. He wants to kill Patrick. Why not let him? That is, inside the palace. So we could have him kill the cognitive Patrick, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. Seems that is our only option. Come close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
No.
Makoto told me everything.
Fucking hate you, Haru.
I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
Yeah.
It's ancient history now.
Egyptian ancient history.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Was I not already here? Hey, Ryuji.
Hey, you big bastard.
Big bastard. And he's the first one to run over and give me a hug. Side hug.
How have you been?
Ghostly.
You're not floating. It truly is a relief to see your face.
Without a bullet hole in it.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
Chief.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
And you asked.
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Yes.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff.
You're trying though, buddy, and I really appreciate it.
So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
Sojiro will be playing the part of the audience.
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean our cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true.
Shut up, Haru.
You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
I guess I didn't catch that one.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
Got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
And break up
I
laws.
pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
For real? Hey,
Yes,
Sojo's getting
the
in on
guard
it.
will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
Question is, why did he have access to the metaverse all this time?
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station.
And actually, now that I think of it, Akechi used the guy's name when he got into the elevator after he thought he killed me. And he's like, don't use my name! I mean,
That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
Do you?
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
That it included a real-life copy of the courthouse thing?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
We had to trust it.
And it was absolutely the best decision we could have made.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
That's why she asked her about it on the couch.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating
all
him
according
with
to
no
Kikaku.
knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seems like she used his laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about how it would drag the conversation on too long, I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
Funny.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I'm just glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation.
I sure did my best.
Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why's that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Yeah, absolutely. Don't remember. Drugs.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
Laughing's good.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
There's a breeze.
How tough are you?
I don't know. Drugs.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Don't you start shit with Ryuji, Morgana.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
Ah, sounds like a fucking blood oath there.
You saved me, after all.
I already have one from you, though.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
Ah, that sounds like a blood oath.
Let's take a break for now, though.
I don't have you.
This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk.
Oh.
You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Oh. What a turn things have taken. Patrick Derby. That's me.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder.
Uh-huh.
He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who?
The guy, that asshole that me and
I
Ryuji
believe he's a
would beat up.
politician. Remember Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
Not if my boy Yoshi has anything to say about it.
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
Shut up, Haru.
Mom.
Shido, huh?
I was gonna vote for him, too.
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job.
Oh, shit, that's right.
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had.
Oh, yeah.
He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties.
Beef.
I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The world!
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
Yeah, screw adults.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
Money. Re-election.
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
He has food at that one mall that we were
This
at.
palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Fancy restaurant.
I suppose that would be a good location for them to plot. How about the diet building?
Well, fine.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
I wanted him to be like our, what was it, like third, second person? Yeah, we have to.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
Don't worry, Sojiro.
We'll have to deal with this before
It's pretty
Election Day,
bonkers.
December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
Is it?
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
Yeah, teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests.
How true. That sentence right there. Screenshot that and just apply it anywhere.
The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
Also, mostly true.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the Chosen One. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
Oh, what were you trying to get him to ask for?
I am thinking about the future, though.
Ladies.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Nope.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other.
What, do you want to side? Fuck you.
But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Well, how do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
He's right. Hit the hay. What are all you guys doing in my room?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't gonna show up at your school. Don't need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Niijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. Can't really go announcing that what Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that.
Oh! Oh!
Alright.
Alright.
Oh!
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That came in handy. What's up? Well, remember how I put that wiretap app on Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see the GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. Now, what could I do with that info? I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sainijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's why when I saw my chance and Beep sent the signals to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was the chance they just passed each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sainijima to show the phone to Akechi.
Oh!
It still surprises me, no matter how many times I hear it.
But...
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But, you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think you was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
Well...
It reminds me, your relationship with Akechi unexpectedly grew stronger, didn't it? Like twice. Even though Akechi was talking to the fake you the whole time. That is true. Akechi met the cognitive you in the palace. I don't know what he said to that version of you in there, but make use of this. And if nothing else, it shows our operation was a smashing success. Alright, speaking of smashing successes, I think I'm going to end the stream there for today. So, thank you guys very much for watching and stopping by. I will be trying to do some more of this very soon. Until next time, see ya!